You know what? You're dealing with the wrong man. I'm a CEO. Okay. I'm intelligent. I have the best attorneys in the world. Don't be a bully. You're a bully. And I don't like woman bullies. Period.
Sir, I am behaving,
Do not bully me.
Do not raise your voice at me, sir.
Entitled executives often believe that their status gives them a free pass to bend the rules. But what happens when that inflated sense of privilege clashes with the authority of law enforcement?
Don't you guys have something better to do, like patrol the goddamn street?
Go stand back over there.
I'm the mayor of this town, and you guys get the hell off the highway out here.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order.
Here are several instances of when cops have had to deal with super entitled executives. Starting off with the case of 54-year-old Pravesh Bobby Rumala, a criminal defense attorney who somehow believed his legal expertise placed him above the law. Little did he know he was about to learn the hard way that no one is untouchable.
I know the law, I'm a lawyer, because you don't know who I am.
I don't care who you are.
I care who you are.
Okay.
You'll regret it.
Okay.
You want to look stupid? Like you look stupid? You think you know the law better than Bobby Rumala?
On February the 23rd, 2024, officers from the Wildwood Police Department were dispatched to a local Wawa gas station after a frantic 911 call reported a physical altercation between a man and a woman. When they arrived, they found Pravesh visibly intoxicated and so out of it that he could barely form a sentence.
Hey, sir. Can I talk to you? Hey, I'm Officer Mizell. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, we got a call about, I guess, you and a female in a physical altercation. 465, you can clear traffic.
I got
What's going on? I need you to talk to me, okay? Tell me what's going on.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
I watched the whole thing. They didn't hit each other.
Yeah, not hitting.
Were they pushing each other?
No.
They didn't hit each other.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
I would have stopped them if they would have started fighting. They just was arguing.
Okay, so nothing got physical, nobody was shoving each other.
No. She went inside and then they locked the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
How'd you get here? How'd you get here? Hey, do you have an ID on you? Well, we're getting an allegation that you guys were shoving each other, so I'm just trying to identify who I'm talking to. I didn't say you did anything wrong.
Oh, that's my car.
It's in your car?
10-4.
Yeah.
Hey, let me grab your name, sir. What's your name?
Bobby?
Bobby? B-O-B-B-Y? Middle initial?
R-U-M-A-L-L-A.
L-L-A?
Yeah.
Is that your middle name or your last name?
Last name.
What's your middle initial?
I have one.
You don't have a middle name? Or you don't remember? Okay, what's your date of birth?
9869.
9869? Okay.
SO3.
Are you kidding me?
Kidding you for what? He's just talking to her. 465, 65, 29P. Thank you.
465, go ahead.
Gee.
Bobby, last name Rumala, Romeo, uniform,
God,
Mike, Alpha, Lima, Lima, Alpha. Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me, all right? That's a quick way you can get in cuffs, okay? Keep your hands to yourself, all right? It's disrespectful for one. Date of birth, 9869. Well, I just have another officer talking to the female. Is that your wife or your girlfriend? Maybe girlfriend?
That's how big a recorder. I know you have a dash cam.
Yeah. Well, you're not in any trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on and why I got called here.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. How'd you get here, Bobby?
I don't know. I got a ride.
You got a ride? By your girlfriend?
Maybe.
Did she drive you here?
Maybe.
So if I go check out the video, I'm not going to see you driving here?
Go ahead.
701 560.
I don't know.
Okay. How much did you drink tonight, Bobby? I can't understand you. It does matter, actually. If you're acting like a fool, if you're acting like a fool in the parking lot, we're getting calls, and yeah.
I'm not acting like a fool.
Even though he was clearly in the wrong, he still acted like he didn't care about the consequences, as if the repercussions meant nothing to him.
I know the law. I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you should know that you shouldn't be out here intoxicated where we're getting calls that you guys are pushing each other.
There's no law against your drug. There's a law against making a scene.
Okay.
464,
all right.
I'm a lawyer.
Okay, that's fine, and I'm a police officer, and I arrest people every day for this. Okay.
Copy, one by deal number.
Okay.
Go ahead with it.
Show me what I'm doing wrong. 'Cause you're really.
I'll figure out. I'll go watch the video.
Right, you're really gonna regret
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna go watch some video.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're really gonna regret
I'm
it.
not regretting anything, Bobby. All right.
Oh, you will. You will. Because you don't know who I am.
I don't care who you are.
I care
Okay.
who you are.
Okay.
You'll regret it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hang on. No. She's gonna regret it.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. You're gonna regret it. You don't know who I am.
Okay.
So you even have a college degree, or
It's none of your business what I have.
I mean, are you educated?
It's none of your business what I am.
I don't think you are.
All right. What is she saying? Because he is absolutely plastered right now. I can't make out anything he's saying. He's screaming at me, tried to touch me, saying he's a lawyer and he's going to get me.
She supposedly she said he's a criminal defense attorney. She's like, I'm not saying nothing. I was like, all right, well, if you don't say anything, I'm going to have to go solely with what these people saw.
From what I visually saw, because like I said, I pulled in not too long after they did, he made first contact.
Okay.
Thank you
how did okay, can you talk to me about the
Literally bear hugged her and tried to pull her out.
Okay, because he's saying he did nothing wrong and he's the lawyer.
What it is this all stemmed from her finding messages from other women on his phone.
Okay, I got that part.
So she had the phone and he was trying to get the phone and she was keeping the phone away from her and he was trying to get the phone.
Okay.
That's what the physical contact.
Okay.
And then as she has the phone, he's walking up on her and she pushes him back away. There was no like punching or any of that kind of stuff, but he was trying to get the phone. Mainly.
There ain't no violence. Enough.
Yeah, I can tell. Is this your phone? Is that your phone?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks, bro.
Hold on to your phone, man. All right.
I'm a lawyer, man. I didn't do anything wrong, dude.
All right. So tell me what happened with you and your girlfriend here.
Nothing.
Nothing happened? Because everybody else around you says there's stuff that you guys were arguing over the phone or...
Let's see the video.
Well, there is video here.
Let me see the video.
Well, we don't need to see the video.
Because there's no video.
There's a video camera right there.
Let's see it.
All right. Well, I'm not
going to there's nothing.
I'm not going to show you the video, but do you have access to that?
So you want to look stupid?
Why don't you stay here?
Yeah.
All right, stay right there.
You want to look stupid? Like you look stupid.
Okay.
At this point, his attitude was getting the best of him, and little did he know that if he kept up this behavior, it would only lead to even bigger trouble.
You or no?
You said you're a criminal defense attorney?
You have a boyfriend?
Cool.
You have a boyfriend or no?
None of your business, Bobby. All right?
Okay. Out of line?
Yeah. You think? Aren't you in the professional field? Aren't we supposed to be professionals to each other?
Then you shouldn't have stopped me.
Okay.
So what's your name?
Officer Mizell.
OPD?
Wildwood PD. You know where you are?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Marion County?
Nope.
Wildwood's Marion County, right?
Nope.
Oh, Sumter.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it.
Ooh. I can't believe you guys would think it was the mess thing. I would never touch a girl.
Okay.
Never, 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 never. Oh, wham. They beat me.
Okay. Signal 2.
What's up, bro?
Oh, awesome.
They beat women, we beat me, dude. We never beat
Very
women.
disrespectful and...
Oh, he's drunk as hell.
Yes.
No.
At causing a
say
scene
that.
in the parking lot.
Not drunk as hell.
Okay.
How drunk would you say you are?
Really good looking. Do you have a boyfriend?
Don't come at me. All right? Stay where you are.
Okay, you don't have a boyfriend? It's not. You're crazy. You guys are barking up the wrong tree.
Okay.
We, like, literally did nothing wrong. I'm serious.
Okay.
What's up, man?
You're an attorney, man?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I've
Sometimes. You're driving around this tank, you know better than that. Come on now. Listen, here's what I'm thinking.
Sometimes.
I'm thinking separate Uber. They don't live together. I'm thinking.
Oh, Vince is watching video real quick to see if anything 33 happened.
Sound like they were just wrestling over the phone. Nothing.
It's all right. Come on. Hey!
Hey, let's not scream like that, all right?
Despite the officer's repeated attempts to calm him down, he continued to act in a way that left much to be desired. As a lawyer, he should have known better.
Are you going to be disorderly? I don't think so.
You're in a public establishment. Stop screaming like that, okay?
You know the law.
I'm asking you to stop screaming like that before we get more complaints. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you, Bobby.
You think you know the law better than Bobby Ramallah?
All right, Bobby
I don't
Ramallah.
think you know me, right?
Let's figure out once we see the
me.
video.
I don't think you know me in Ocala. You'll regret it like super hard tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, you will. You will. Yeah. You will. Loser.
Is this
Lord.
no Romeo 1 to nothing?
She's a loser. She doesn't know.
Vince is watching video right now.
Be honest
so.
with you, man. She's not a real cop.
She's a real cop.
Not in my opinion.
She's a good cop, bro.
She doesn't know her.
Yes, she does.
She doesn't know Bobby Ramallah.
I don't care, Bobby Ramallah.
Let me go.
Sure.
Okay.
Bobby,
I don't like her attitude, man.
but your attitude is worse right now. So
What did I do wrong, man? Nothing.
You're calling her a loser. Is that
to
appropriate?
make me feel like a criminal? Yeah.
We ain't making you feel like a criminal.
She is.
How?
Listen, man. Listen.
Don't come close to me.
Oh, he already put his hand on my shoulder, so.
Oh, yeah. Battery or Leo.
Back up a little bit.
Battery or Leo. Get a job. Let me tell you. Listen. I'm not trying to be mean. I did absolutely nothing wrong.
Saying you did.
Listen.
Don't,
when you do nothing wrong, and you get accused of everything wrong,
Bobby,
it's a joke, dude.
We're not saying you did anything wrong. Neither one of us said you did anything wrong. But what I can tell you is you're acting kind of like an ass right now to us.
That's illegal?
It's not illegal.
What law am I violating?
Did they go in there?
Huh?
Do they go
Yeah,
in?
they're in there watching video.
Well,
You're not violating any law. I'm just
Watching video.
Hey, how do you, is it this one?
With Ramallah refusing to cooperate, the officers turned to his girlfriend to get her side of the story, hoping to uncover whether everything was truly okay.
I haven't talked to you yet, so trust me, I got all of his, whatever he's got throwing out, so. Has he been drinking tonight? You guys left a party or something?
We left the bar.
190, go ahead.
Okay. You said you guys came over here to party.
Sierra
I came
45,
to
can
get
you
gas
be able to be
because I
scheduled on
realized
this
when
way?
I got in the
Per
car
the
we had
complainant's
zero
request.
gas and had not enough gas to get home. So
Sierra
I
45.
realized he had way too much to drink. So my intention
Bottom of my car,
was
we're
to
ready
get
to go.
gas, pull in,
It's
get us
190,
some food,
gonna be a red
let us,
roof in.
sober up a bit before we drove home.
Right.
That's
Did you
my whole intention.
10-4.
But he has two phones, and I knew his other phone was in the mat pocket of his car, so I grabbed it.
Sure.
And there was like text messages and voicemails from other women.
Okay.
And so as I'm getting gas, he realizes I have his phone and that I'm seeing what is on his phone.
Right.
And so he gets out and he's like grabbing me, trying to get his phone. I'm trying to get us gas. I'm like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like, get back in the car. Like, you know, just let me look at this. Like, get back in the car. like, leave me alone. I finally told him, like, the cops are gonna come. Like, Bobby, the cops are gonna come.
Right.
You know? And I finally got him back in the car, but I realized, like, the situation was still a little too, like, escalated, and I needed to pee. So I'm like, I go in the store to pee, and then by the time I come out, like, everybody's here.
Okay. Were you guys, obviously we got a couple calls. Were you guys, like, yelling at each other?
Oh, of course.
Okay. It was making, like, a big scene, I assume?
It was terrible. It was embarrassing and terrible.
Okay.
But that's what happens when you find out that your boyfriend is cheating.
No, understandable. I get it. Well, we're just trying to get everybody's statements, and then you guys will be good, all right?
After gathering statements from witnesses and reviewing the CCTV footage from the gas station, the officers concluded that Ramallah had behaved in a disorderly manner, leaving them no choice but to place him under arrest.
Bobby, put your hands behind your back. All right?
For what?
Put your hands behind your back, all right?
For what?
You don't have anything illegal in your pocket.
Show.
Right?
Bobby, 10-10-10.
Go ahead and widen your stance out for a minute. Widen your stance out. Widen your stance out. There you go. Gotta make sure you don't have any weapons on you before we take you to jail. We don't want you to go to jail and get
you guys can, one of you guys can search him at the car or whatever.
Yeah.
Wherever.
Yeah. That's some pocket change there. Here we go.
For what? What?
You're being arrested.
For what?
For disorderly conduct.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I think it's good. He's got some change.
I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong.
All right, let's take a walk, man. This way.
Whose 5 is that?
Is that yours?
His?
All right.
Okay.
We put him in your car?
My car.
Right side, left side? Really
either side. Both's open.
This is you right here, right?
I'm right here.
In the end, he was taken to jail and charged with disorderly intoxication. Ramallah may have been entitled, but his arrogance paled in comparison to that of his lawyer, who, after calling 911, became enraged when the responding deputies didn't take her side and began to taunt them.
I'm the one that got abused tonight, and you don't want to... No.
You just abused him in front of a law enforcement officer.
I will leave because you are a disservice to this country. I didn't do anything
you're not
wrong.
resisting. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
On January the 14th, 2024, deputies from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to a local nightclub after receiving a 911 call about a physical altercation between a group of women. When they arrived, they were met by the caller herself, who claimed she had just been attacked by the group.
Ma'am, Deputy Campbell, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. What's going on?
All right, so you see my neck?
Okay, tell me what happened, man.
So I'm just in there dancing. I'm doing nothing, and like out of nowhere, like I don't know, honestly, like I have no idea why, but there's a group of girls who are in they're in a bachelorette party. I mean, I'm just out there, I'm dancing with another guy in here, like I'm with him, but I'm dancing with another guy in there. Yeah. And all of a sudden, like, they just grabbed me by the neck and like pushed me onto the band's speakers. So my lip is busted, and my neck is like, I don't know why. I have no idea why. I honestly have no idea why.
Where are the girls at?
They're in the bar.
Do you know who it was?
Yeah, it's the bachelorette party. They're in that corner. My neck hurts so bad. It looks swollen.
You sent fire rescue in there. Represent you to that.
Like, you see my neck, right? Because it hurts, but I can't see it. But like, it feels like there's a big mark right down my neck, and my lip is like. They just took me and were like, boom, and like pushed me into the band. But no, not you, but like me. Like they just like took me and like, boom, pushed me into the band. I fell into the band's speakers, so the band will even be able to see that like any video is gonna show them pushing me into the band.
Okay, man.
Like they brought me, like I got attacked. I'm the one with the marks, and I did nothing. And they were like, yo, come this way. I didn't do anything.
Okay,
I'm just there dancing, having a good time.
The waitress said that she was out on the dance floor, was pushing and shoving everybody and being very belligerent and stuff. She said nobody else did anything. Now, I don't know if she's friends with the bachelorette party or whatever, but she's saying that she was like the instigator, pushing and just being secret to and belligerent and stuff.
This is my buddy that was dancing with her. And he saw everything that went down.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I was dancing with her. Then I turned away from her. Then I was dancing with some other girls. Then I turned back. She's sitting on the stage. Then she got up from the stage. I'm dancing with her again. I, did a little spin with her. Then I don't know who she is. Like, I saw some female, saw her, and she walked up and went like this. Like, apparently, like, the other girl had made some face towards her, and she had said, like, what's up? And she had went up to her, and then the other female had choked, like, I don't want to say choked her, but like grabbed her by her neck, then pushed her away.
I'm just there dancing, having a good time, not bothering anybody. I don't bother anybody. Here's the problem. At one point in my life, well, like, no. I was overweight from a baby. And so, like, I was like 328 pounds when I was like 40, and I've lost the weight, and so I'm more confident now. I'm 50, right? And so I come out, I have a good time, I dance. I don't bother anybody, but I feel like women just get pissed off about my confidence. I don't bother anybody.
Since she was visibly intoxicated, the officers couldn't rely solely on her statements. Instead, they decided to investigate further, determined to get to the bottom of what had really happened.
I'm just out there doing my own, like, dancing, having a good time. And for some reason, women tend to get mad about that. And women are very petty. Well, I can't help that, but it doesn't mean that I deserve this or this. And, like, they just pushed me, like, into the band where I'm, like, sitting on a speaker, like, yo, whoa, what? Like, whoa. Like, my hands are, y'all can rewind the video. My hands are like, yo, whoa. Like, why are y'all pushing me? They just, like, attack all of them. There is, like, 6 of them. And I don't know which one of them put their hands on me, but there were 6 of them together. And that's how it all happened, between this and this. So, like,
Looks like one bumped into the other. How you doing, brother? And she pushed her. She tried fighting him when he tried walking her out. He tried to send her to the clip. It's not the best quality. Yeah, it hasn't got here yet.
she was the
See right there, she stands up and pushes her back. And right there, Corey takes her out. Yeah. Now she's dancing.
You know who it is? You know who's the progressor of it? Like, I'm going to tell you who's the progressor of it. The girl who's the progressor of it is the girl in the bathroom. Yeah.
Okay, so we just reviewed the video on stage. Looks like the girl that we're trying to find now, she was just dancing her backwards to her all the time. She bumped into her, she goes flying towards the stage, and that's when she sits down, then she gets up, and then she charges at her. And they get into
This girl charged at somebody? This girl?
I know.
So the meaning of the story is she can't fight, and that's why she's got all this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute it. I was just cursed on there anyways. That girl was dancing and she fell on the stage. She certainly did. And she sat there and kind of looked for a second. She sat there for a second, kind of looked, and then she pushed that girl. the bachelorette into all of us. And then that's when we were like, well, hold on a second, wait a minute. Like, no, we're not going to do that. And then that's when the security came over and kind of got her away from
For you, buddy?
She said alcohol with it. This girl's got to go home. She's wide open. It's not the first time she's caused trouble.
After reviewing the CCTV footage and speaking with the other women involved in the altercation, as well as the club manager, it became clear to the officers that her accusations were false. This revelation didn't sit well with the entitled lawyer, who had fully expected the officers to take her side.
All right, folks. This appears to be the video of the incident. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go
for that shit. So that girl right there is the one that threw her down to the floor.
That wasn't a throw down to the floor. That was a bump. If you look, okay, hang on 1 second. We're looking at the video, and I'm going to show you. I'm zooming in right here, so you can see the person's back is to her. She actually bumped into her and she went down.
And how did my neck get strapped?
I don't know how that happened.
Right, you don't know.
Bad. Yeah, I'm just looking and seeing what the video showed me. This is the video evidence. This is it. This is what we go by.
So
we got conflicting stories. We go by the video evidence.
So just like miraculously, my lip and my neck, I got pushed. So I don't know what's showing on that video because I can't see it clearly. But someone took me by the neck and threw me into the band.
Okay, that clearly didn't happen.
Just leave it alone. Obviously, they're regulars here. Just leave it alone. Just
regular stuff is regular.
You know, they're not.
Where did this come from?
Because she went back.
Where did this come from? Except after someone like grabbed me and like pushed me into the band. Like, I'm telling you that I sat on the band speaker. Go ask the band.
Ma'am, I can see that as well on the video.
So how do you think that happened? Except somebody like grabbed. That's a. Well, like I'm telling you, like if you do this.
I can clearly see how your hand is. I understand.
So I got pushed like the hand went here, into my lip, into my face, right? Like, and I got pushed into the band, and I was like, yo, whoa, what's going on? Like, whoa.
How could you get pushed into the band that way if you went into the band face first?
No, I didn't go to the band. I went backwards. So so the band is here, right? All right. Take this. So here's the band, right? Here's the band. I'm here dancing. You're there. Whoever like came at me, like I'm dancing, like I'm benign because I'm having a good time. I'm not. Listen, I lived in DC for 30 years. If I thought some bitch was coming at me, I'd be ready to kick a bitch's ass. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I thought these girls were coming at me, I'm a DC. I'd be ready to throw down. But I was in there having a good time, no fighting in me at all. I'm dancing, having a good time. The next thing I know, like some girl has me like this, and like I fall back into the speaker of the band, and I'm like, yo, whoa, because listen.
So she grabbed you by the face and pushed you all the way back into the speaker?
I mean, I'm not going to say all the way back because, like, the band is right here and I'm dancing by the band. So all she had to do was push me a little bit and I'm in the band. So it's not like she was like, boom, 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 boom. I'm right here by the band. So all she has to do is, like, touch me, and the next thing you know, like, I'm falling into the band because I'm right by the band, right? So the band is right here. I'm right here by the band.
After realizing the officers weren't buying her story, she resorted to taunting them, oblivious to the fact that if she kept up this behavior, it would soon land her in trouble.
So she touches me a little bit, and I'm in the band, but, like, she touched me enough that she had my lip and my throat. Like, she grabbed me right here and was like, boom, back. Like, look at my face. Like, where does this come from and this, except someone is like, think about it. Like, take your hand and put your hand to me.
He ain't gonna do that.
Where's it gonna go? My lip and my throat. Like the whole thing matches up to her grabbing my face.
No, it doesn't actually. Because if someone's going to grab your face, and I would say if somebody does grab your face, the reaction to a normal human is to chomp down on it. If something goes in your mouth, it's to bite down.
I hate Florida police because like they don't like Florida police just don't like they don't understand. They they're not going to.
Hey, sir, are you okay?
Yeah, that's domestic. So
What?
you guys should probably go in the car if you're going to do that, because if you keep hitting
Yeah,
them,
because she
then they'll lock
keeps,
you up for
ma'am,
domestic.
you keep hitting him, I'm locking your up.
I'm the one. No, I'm the one that got abused tonight, and you don't want to. No.
You just abused him in front of a law enforcement
Hey,
officer.
the way we fight and we play around and box, does that bother you? All right. It didn't bother him. It didn't bother him. Okay? It didn't bother. No. You back up. No. You back up. It didn't bother him.
Do you want to get her to the car?
Yeah. He ain't saving me.
Hey, you're doing your best not to let me.
Let's go. No.
You're going to end up in jail. Let's go.
I'm never going to end up in jail.
Yes, you are.
I'm never going to end up in
I need you
jail.
to listen to your friend, though, because she's
I'm
trying to
never
help you
going to
right
end
now.
up in jail. I'm never going to end up in jail.
Babe.
I'm never going to end up in jail.
Please, come on.
I'm never going to end up in jail.
Yes, you will.
No.
You don't stop.
No. I'm never going to end up in jail. I'm never going to end up in jail.
You don't leave now, disordering and toxic, you will do it.
No, I will leave. I will leave because you are a disservice to this country. You're a disservice.
Before you go anywhere, ma'am, this gentleman has something he wants to tell you.
I'm going to be trespassing you. I don't want
You're trespassed from Boonies for a year.
Cool.
So,
a year?
If you come back here.
Cool. So like, you can allow people to like abuse me at your place, and I'm out for a year.
Please, come on.
West Palm Beach, the sheriff's office. No. You guys are a disservice to this country. No. Because like these girls attacked me, and you allowed it. You allowed it, and you're cool with it. You all. This is why the police get shot. Yeah. You're the reason why the police get shot.
Exactly. Yep.
I hope
because of people like you.
I hope you get shot tonight.
You hope what?
I hope you
Come on. Let's say it again.
Despite her friend's repeated attempts to calm her down, she kept taunting the officers, completely unaware of how close she was to catching a charge.
Why don't you say it again? What's wrong? Did you want to say something to me? Because you're over here literally telling me I hope somebody shoots you. That's called a threat. You want to go that far?
I'm not threatening you.
The whole place just heard you say it. The whole place just heard you say it. I'm not the one. I can tell you that. I'm not the one.
I am not threatening to do anything to you.
You need to get to your car. That's what you need to do. Because you're about to get disorderly Oh, boy.
Listen.
Nah, I'm done. I don't have to talk to you no more.
Babe, come on.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Lover, not a fighter. Keep walking.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Keep walking.
Get to the gym.
I'm already at the gym, baby. Don't you worry. 5 days a week.
Go to the gym.
5 days a week, sweetheart. See you Saturday.
Go to the gym.
Yup. Bro, listen. I can tell you right now. Keep talking, man. If I didn't have this camera on, boy.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You talked yourself into going to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
Listen to me. This your husband's car?
It's my truck.
Okay. Tell her to get out of the car or she's going to come out in a way she does not want to.
I'm not going to jail. I didn't do anything wrong. For what? For what? What am I going to jail for?
For this nonsense that you keep pulling. You guys could have been gone 10 minutes ago.
I got marks on my neck and a mark on my mouth.
You watched the video too.
I couldn't see the video.
You watched the video.
I
watched the video.
I couldn't see the video.
The other deputies watched the video.
I couldn't see the video.
Okay.
I did not see the video.
There was no intent in anything that occurred.
Is there any way I can talk you out of taking her to jail?
No. These two deputies over here are not happy at all.
I got a mark. Look at my neck and my lip.
That you have a mark on your neck.
And my lip. Like, look at my lip.
Georgia, she's not getting out of the car. And I'm trying not to damage his truck.
Sir, turn the truck off.
I'm mad because, like, I'm leaving.
Ma'am, we're past that point. You had the option to leave. You chose to exit the truck and cause more of a disturbance. Step out of the vehicle now. Do it now.
I'm not going to jail.
Ma'am, that was once. Gonna ask you one more time. Step out of the vehicle. Do it now.
Just seatbelt. Babe, please come home, man. I'm gonna go on the other side and buckle the seatbelt. Okay. Babe, I don't want you to get yanked out.
They're gonna damage your truck if she doesn't get out.
That seatbelt off you right now. And then you're about to be escorted out of the vehicle.
Can you please just let me go home? Can you please let me go home?
At this point, her pleas were falling on deaf ears as she had already caught a charge and was staring down a long night in jail.
Out of the truck. Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Ma'am, go ahead. Pull over.
Turn over.
Hang on.
Okay. Listen, I didn't do
Ma'am,
anything
you're not
wrong.
resisting. Stop resisting.
Stop
resisting.
I'm not resisting.
By you just deciding to lay there on the ground, that's resisting.
Laying on the ground is resisting?
Absolutely.
Roll her this way.
Give me that arm, ma'am. There you go. All right, ma'am. You want to roll you over on your side, and once you put your knees up. Okay, go ahead and put your knees up, ma'am. Tip, can you put her knees up so I can sit her up? Put her in the air rescue. Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay. And there we go.
Can we call fire rescue?
Yep.
Can I get fire rescue back to Boonies? Our 1015 decided to pass out on us. She do is just drink. Yes. She's not on any medication. She's just drinking. Did she start early? Or okay.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and lay her back down then, because that'll be better for her than her crushing her neck with the angle.
Doing recovery?
Yeah.
Yep. I got a towel that we can put underneath.
She is. Yeah, you got it.
Watch your back side there, George.
Okay. She's awake. She just forced her way down onto the ground, so.
Baby, put your head. Put your head, please.
Thank you. This is America, where like I get assaulted.
It's 5'1",
Like I
7'2",
and I
5'3".
This is ridiculous that I'm going to jail after I got assaulted and I'm going to jail. Like, this is fucking America.
No.
I hope someone me right now, like, just like come.
Babe, stop it.
Come me right now. Like, you guys got me all handcuffed. Like, come. This is. It's gonna get dropped. It's not even gonna be a misdemeanor. It's gonna get dropped because I'm gonna be
even if it does,
I'm a lawyer. Like I'm a lawyer, and these girls assaulted me, and then these police. I'm a lawyer.
What's your bar number?
I'm a lawyer.
What's your bar number?
It doesn't even matter. I'm not gonna tell you anything. But I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer, and like these girls assaulted me. These girls, listen, we can wait till we get to court and you can get my bar number.
What could have ended peacefully had she chosen to walk away when the deputies asked her to had now escalated into chaos, all because of her stubborn attitude.
I did nothing tonight. I did nothing. I did nothing to you guys. So let's go to court. No, I did nothing. I did nothing to these police officers to arrest me. I did nothing. So let's go to court. Like, let's go to court. I did nothing. I did nothing wrong. I got assaulted and they let these girls go away. Like, I got assaulted and you let these girls go away and you want to take me to jail? Look at my neck and look at my lid. And you let these girls assault me and go away, but you got me in handcuffs. Cool. Take me to jail. Let's go to court. Like, put me in jail. I did nothing. I did nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to court. Let's go to court. Let's go to court. Like, I got attacked by a bunch of girls and y'all let them walk away after they, like, took me by the neck and threw me down, and you got me on the ground right now in handcuffs. Is that really what you want to do? Like, you want to take me to jail after my lip and my neck? Like, you didn't even take pictures. And you're over there laughing with him, like having a good time, and I'm watching you, like, just laughing and having a good time after they threw me into the van.
Hey! Hello, sir. Hello! Have a little too much to drink tonight?
I didn't have enough to drink.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to get you off the stretcher and take you to the hospital, okay?
Great.
She custody? Yep.
You want to grab me by my feet?
Nope. Nope. Feet go back that way.
If you kick them, you're getting another charge.
Feet go this way.
I'm not kicking them.
You're putting your
trying
feet
to
up. Please do not kick them.
Just relax. We'll move you,
Who
okay?
thinks I'm kicking you guys?
We'll move you.
Hi.
Just sit and relax.
How you doing? We're gonna get you on a stretcher, okay?
You guys ever
I'm gonna have to set you up.
But my hands are cuffed.
Okay, but I still need to stand you up, so use your legs. I'm gonna lift you up, and I'm gonna push up with your legs, okay? Yep, we got this. On the count of 3, 1, 2, nothing.
No, you can't use your legs? You can't use your legs?
I mean, not the way you guys are putting.
No, look,
like, you already scratched my leg. Look at the mark on my neck, like, right now.
So what I'm gonna do?
I already got a mark on my leg from you guys just right now, the way you're lifting me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to lift you up easier. I'm gonna put the sheet under, just put it under that arm.
Hold on, because listen, I work out every day, so
Okay, good. On the count of 3.
These are. I'm in heels.
1, 2, 3.
But my hands are so, like. All right, great.
Sir, your towel.
In the end, she was taken to jail and charged with disorderly intoxication, resisting arrest, and corruption by threat against a public servant. Next up is the case of Wichita Mayor Brandon Whipple, who seemed to think he could use his political influence to cut in line at a neighborhood event, believing he was above the rules simply because of his position.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting screamed at by one of your cops. Who's the chief now? I got a guy who doesn't know who I am, and he's just screaming at me to turn around, incredibly rude. Yeah, he's right now. He's writing down my ID and stuff. He has no idea who I am. Yeah.
I know who you are, Mr. Mayor.
On September the 24th, 2022, a police officer with the Wichita Police Department was coordinating a neighborhood cleanup event in a residential area of Wichita, Kansas, when he noticed a man driving a red pickup truck attempting to cut in line. The officer asked him to return to the end of the line, but the driver, believing he was above the rules as the mayor, stubbornly refused.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting screamed at by one of your cops. Who's the chief now?
Who's the chief?
Yeah. Lynn's still the chief?
Yeah.
I got a guy who doesn't know who I am, and he's just screaming at me to turn around, incredibly rude. So I'm going to figure out how to report this. He's still the chief until this week?
Yeah, he's the chief through the week. They overlap. Livingston starts on Livingston.
All right. limbs to the chief. So how do I file a complaint against one of our officers?
All you have, actually, you can file it directly with him, or you file it with me, and I'll give it to them, and they'll do a review of it, and get it going to my supervisor.
VOGT.
My ID is 2348, sir.
2348. And this guy just went nuts on me because I turned into a parking lot drone. Yeah, he's right now. He's writing down my ID and stuff. He has no idea who I am. Yeah.
I know who you are, Mr. Mayor. Hello, sir. Officer Vogt with the Wichita Police Department. How are you, sir?
Officer Spotley.
Yes, sir.
I assume the mayor's trying to get you an event.
Yes, sir.
And you're with the mayor right now.
Yes, sir.
Can you let him pass?
No, I'll go to the back of the line.
I
issue is
cannot,
more,
unfortunately.
No, there's a line, and there's no signage or anything. It looks like there's a wreck. I turned into a neighborhood cleanup, and I called you after this guy told me I'm no longer welcome at the neighborhood cleanup, and that now he is going to be the, I guess, the authority on who can do a neighborhood cleanup and drop things off and can't, which is definitely not what we do at City Hall, and that's why you're on the phone right now, Bob. That's the complaint. Not that I need to go in the back of the line, is that this guy tried to kick me out of what we appropriate for neighborhood cleanups based on his attitude and not on any facts.
Got it. All right. Mayor, I now want to have it.
All right.
May I have the officer's name again?
Officer Vogt.
And can you spell that, please?
Yes, sir. VOGT.
Okay, thank you, officer. Okay. And, Mayor, where's this happening?
This is at the Machinist Hall. There's one of the neighborhood cleanups. I got a bunch of stuff from one of my rentals coming through. I noticed that this guy didn't know who I was. I tried to ask him questions, and then also I just wanted to see how he would talk to citizens, and this is how we're being treated.
All right, thank you, Mayor. I will talk to you.
Thank you.
Can I get your phone number, sir?
You want my number?
Yes, sir. I'll be right back with you.
Because of his attitude, the officer had to call in the individual in charge of the neighborhood cleanup to explain how things worked, making it clear that being the mayor didn't entitle him to preferential treatment.
Mr. Mayor? Here's your ID back, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Did you get a
Here's your ID back, sir.
A mailer? I don't know if I got a mailer or not. Why?
Because it's only for a certain residential area.
Right. And I'm in that area.
So why are you dumping for your renters? Because you're a nice guy.
What do you mean?
Okay.
No, like my property.
It's for the residents.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's from your home?
Yes.
Okay. If it's from your home, then where's your stuff at?
It's right there. I gotta go get in line, but I feel I probably won't make it now.
Where's your stuff at?
Right there in the red
three
truck.
mattresses and like some other stupid little things.
Just drive out to this one I'm trying to get Waste Lee to give me
How often are you hosting these? Should we do another one? Like, it seems like there's a need.
We do quite a few.
There's a
There's
huge
6 in
need,
District 3.
6 in District 3 now?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're booked. We're booked.
So we got 6 coming in. Jeez. That line's insane. I thought it was an accident.
Well, somebody shared it on Facebook, which we've never had that problem before. So in the future, people are going to have to like bring their mailer to prove that they live in the area that we're targeting. Because we can't do all of Wichita. It's impossible.
Right.
I mean, it's
When's the next one?
For where? Here?
Or just District 3. Or the next one here, you know that one probably.
Well, we only do one a year here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've probably got them in my book. I could check.
And then West High is going to be doing one, but
mid-October.
They were supposed to do it October 29th, and now they moved it to November.
Oh, they had to push it back
to the next weekend.
It's the next big one. The others are small, but they're a little smaller.
Grandview, Metal, Mead are coming up in October. What else is over there? There's another District 3. There's 3, and I know there's another one.
Yeah, one of them's over on the with the east side neighborhoods.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I think it's the last one.
I'm sorry you felt that I was rude. I didn't recognize you at first. But the reason we're so strict on the rules is because it gets ridiculous.
Right,
and somebody else had followed you in immediately, which that's why it amplifies the problem. That's why we try to redirect quickly and as fast as we could.
No, I understand. I didn't know what was happening, and then
yeah, there is. Yes.
I didn't know that line was this.
Yep.
I never seen it like that.
She said, "Go ahead, though, if you want to pull up to this first one since you're already in here and get it done."
All right. Thank you,
yep.
In the end, he walked away with nothing more than a simple warning. Following up is the case of Sandra Dawley, the district attorney of Monroe County, New York, who defiantly refused to submit to a traffic stop after being clocked at 55 miles per hour in a 35 zone, convinced that the law just didn't apply to her.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you come? Can you please come over here? You're on. This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Good, ma'am. Can you please stay at the back? This is legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, get your little guy out of here.
Sir. I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Yep. All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my house.
The DA's arrogance and condescending attitude were very repulsive. The presence of the officer only agitated her further.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. I was okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were initiated.
I didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe County.
I just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
No, you're being an asshole.
How am I being an asshole?
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand that, but that doesn't give you a right to go 55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand that, ma'am. I understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead.
She literally claimed to be above the law, which showed the epitome of her privilege. Her entitlement was so staggering that she didn't even pretend to consider herself equal.
I just don't understand the hostility. I understand you're coming home from work.
And half the time I was on the phone with Dennis telling him, why are you pulling me over?
You're not even supposed to be on the phone to begin with. You should know that.
On hands-free? Absolutely.
Okay.
You should know the law.
Okay. If it is hands-free, that's great. But at the end of the day, you're going 55 and a 35. That's 20 miles over the speed limit.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
Okay, I'm just doing my job. If you pulled over when you saw my lights, which obviously you did.
I thought you were going somewhere else because I thought no one would ever pull a black SUV if you ran my plates.
I didn't run your plate. I just called your plate out. And then I'm following you because you're not stopping.
She said no one would pull over my car if you ran my plates. She believed she was above the law and could break it, which is exactly what she did. She knew she wouldn't get into trouble for it, which was very...
Just come outside over here.
No, I'm not going outside.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you just to leave.
Well, I'm having a supervisor come because that's what my chief told me to do.
Alright, please tell me out with 5 minutes.
Do you have your driver's license?
I just showed you my driver's license.
You show me your badge. She's part of it. She's a DA.
Yep, I know.
And I was just trying to pull into my driveway. I was on the phone with Dennis Kohlmeyer saying, would you please tell the person who's following me that I'm almost home?
Ma'am, I understand you were going home, but I started my lights back at Phillips Road.
I'm on Phillips Road, yes, you did, and there are other cars.
I was right behind you, directly behind you. At the end,
go ahead, like,
listen, at the end of the day...
Go ahead if you want to write me a traffic ticket, that's...
Okay, at the end of the day, I was stopping you for speed. If you just stopped...
I've had a really bad day. I've been dealing with...
I get it. We have bad days also, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
We have bad days also. I'm going to just add it to the job real quick. So now, supervisor's on his way, and then we'll go from there. Huh? Sergeant Johnson. I understand you had it. Like, I get it. We all have bad days at work.
And I'm going to go in the house. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
No, this is a traffic stop. And you, out of everyone, should know that if there's a legal traffic stop, which I have the right to detain you until this is done.
Then just write me the ticket. I really don't care.
Okay. Well, then just hang out at the back of the car.
Because I'm the one that's going to prosecute myself. You know what I'll do with the ticket?
Okay.
It was absolutely disgusting to hear her say she would prosecute herself while laughing. It said everything about her. She continued to show her power.
Just come out here for me and just stand.
I'm not walking out there. I'm not. Hey, baby, right? Here's a good boy.
Corey, you just want to stand up here. Yeah, as long as it's added to the job. Sergeant on his way?
Because you said 10-4.
Okay.
So, he could be.
I was speeding in Phillips Road. He turned around. I didn't know if it was me. I wasn't sure because there were other cars going back and forth. Then I got to turning into the field crest, and I'm like, I'm just going to drive home. That's what I did. So I was getting control. And I got on the phone with Dennis. I don't know. Even before when I turned in and said, it's me that they're stopping. Just tell them it's me. So I don't know if that's weird.
General rule of thumb is if you see the lights behind you.
942.
You know what? There are other cars in full.
942.
I'm just going to pull in.
Yeah, me the stuff.
I would advise against that. I mean, you're supposed to pull off to the side of the road if somebody with their emergency lights is coming behind you anyways.
Yeah,
Corey, it's fine. Just... We're having supervisors come, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, come on.
This is what my chief wants. That's at the end of the day. You called him. I spoke to him on your phone, and this is what he wants.
I'm gonna call him again. Seriously. It's like these big crying neighbors. Seriously, there's 3 officers here already, and I'm waiting for somebody.
You guys can go. You guys go. I'll wait here wait for Sarge or LT. Sounds like LT is coming though.
All I did is I was going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit on Phillips. I didn't pull over. I just figured I'd drive to my driveway. You should run the plate. It's a big black SUV. It's a big black SUV.
She was going 55 and 35 on Phillips. She didn't stop at all. She decided to drive home, called the chief, and this is where we're at. She's admitted multiple times to me. So I attempted to stop her on Phillips Road, going 55 and a 35. Didn't see the plate. I was just keeping an eye on the vehicle because she wasn't stopping. Drove all the way here, pulled into her garage, got out, was just being aggressive towards me for no reason. I was being respectful, telling her this is a legal traffic stop, come to the back of the vehicle. No. Then she called chief. Then that's why I requested a supervisor. And now she wanted to go inside, told her no, you can't go inside, and this is where we're at. So
while the lieutenant and supervisor talked with her inside the garage, it didn't seem like it would affect her or the charge she had committed.
You should know better. That's not trafficking. That's an arrestable offense. You know that.
717, I got nothing to show, all set.
Why would you have to Yeah, you knew what you were getting stopped.
I gave it back to her. It's attached to the job and everything, so.
I didn't want to stop until I was right down the street. I figured I would just stop in my truck. So I figured, I thought it would be easier.
I'm still rolling, so.
Yeah, you, I mean, it's your traffic stop. I'm not going to tell you how to handle it.
Yeah, I explained to her. I mean, she knew exactly that she was going 55 and a 20, or a 35. She even called the chief. So it's like, I got a phone call. Like, I don't care just writing her the speeding ticket and being done with it, but technically it's an arrestable offense if she didn't stop.
What's 17 all set, make contact over the phone, accidental call.
What's the deal? You got ticket? What are you going to do?
I mean,
it's your stop. I'm not going to interfere with that.
Yeah. I get that she came home. I mean, obviously, if I was just trying to,
I explained that to her.
Like, she came home, she failed to stop. I mean, it's an arrestable offense. I'm not trying to arrest the DA of the county, but also I don't want to not do my job and not at least write her something. So
I get it, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to.
I'll at least write her the freaking going 55 and a 20.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I got discretion whether or not.
No, I get it. I understand.
So.
Hello.
There should have been an investigation. She made the whole department look corrupt, from the chief down to the rest, using her privilege. The only reason she was given leniency was her position as DA, which she and both the chief and supervisor let her get away with it.
Alright, ma'am. So, I'm issuing you speed in zone, 55 and a 35.
It's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over, we can have a conversation, and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety, so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but
I'm sorry that you had a bad day,
yeah.
and I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, man.
The whole "I'll be prosecuting myself" thing was problematic. She mocked everyone present, implying she could make the charges disappear. She had no business exercising any kind of authority. It seemed the officer was intimidated by her. She should have been taken to jail for evading arrest instead of just receiving a ticket. In the end, the suspect was issued a ticket for speeding. Up next is a case of a government official who, after causing an accident while drunk driving, had the audacity to threaten a law enforcement officer.
I am closely work with the city of Albuquerque.
Yeah, I don't care who you work with.
I don't. I will tell the governor how you treat me.
Okay, and you're welcome to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and check my background. I work with the hireline.
Again, are you threatening me?
On the 8th of February 2022, officers responded to a call about a car crash. Upon arrival, they encountered a political appointee.
Coming by, I just want to make sure everybody is okay. And the lady wouldn't stop talking to me. This gentleman saying she was trying to do the hip run and stuff, so. You need anything?
What's that vehicle that took off?
That's her and this one.
So she hit me in McDonald's drive-thru. Okay. I was on the phone with police coming up here, just hung up with them, and then she just ran into him here fleeing from me, from McDonald's. And they have her on camera and everything there.
Go ahead.
Is there anybody that's hurt?
My neck took a...
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
Because...
That's fine. Go ahead and sit. Take a seat for me right here. Say, go ahead and take a seat for me. That's nice. Go ahead and take a seat for me. Minor aches and pains, but no major injuries.
I'm with the coalition to stop by Native women.
Okay.
There's like so much traffic right here.
Okay. Do you have any injuries?
I think so. Like
You
my
think so?
head hurts.
Okay.
Right here.
I don't see anything on your hand, but do you have any other injuries?
No, it hurt.
I know that's not what I didn't say it didn't hurt. I just asked, do you have any other injuries?
My back.
As mentioned from the start, she attempted a hit and run. This woman is known as Michelle Curtis, who was part of the Missing and Indigenous Women and Relatives MMIWR task force.
And this is your car here?
Yes.
What's your social, Michelle?
525.
Uh-huh.
Is this, do I need to tell you this?
Yes, you do.
Honestly.
Do you know your driver's license number?
I don't have.
Oh, it's okay. Then what's your social? 6783. Okay, so tell me one more time, because you gave me too many numbers.
When the officer asked her about her social security number again, she provided too many numbers, seemingly in panic after the accident. Then she started hallucinating about things.
It's okay, just stay where you're at.
No. It's okay. My daughter's in there.
Affirmative, she's here. Go and have a seat for me.
No, is my daughter in there?
I don't know where your daughter is, but we could check. Was your daughter with you?
No.
Okay, then no big deal. Just have a seat for me.
Can I just turn off my car?
I'll have an officer do it. I don't want you going back to your car.
I worked with AC Willow.
Okay, that's
nice. No.
Just have a seat for me, Michelle.
My grandmother died.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, please.
Yeah, let me grab it out of here.
You need to sit down.
Just have a seat for me.
Just so they can record it. Okay. Sit down.
And my grandmother died.
So right now, Michelle, we're investigating a crash, okay? So just have a seat for me.
You're not listening. Go sit down.
No. You listen.
I'm gonna turn off the car.
Where?
This is all from her? All of that.
Oh, yeah.
She hit me, and then when she contacted me when I got off the vehicle to speak to her,
No.
she started yelling at me and then floated into the vehicle.
No.
Floor, actually sliding me back
Yeah.
in the car.
This is...
That's okay. Go and have a seat for me, Michelle.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
This
Why not?
You know why.
Michelle, what's your date of birth?
I'm not telling you.
You're not telling me? Okay, well, you have to tell me because you were involved in a crash.
Where? Where? Show
Michelle,
me. Nope.
look at your car.
Yeah, look at my car.
Look at your car.
Look at my car.
I'm looking at your
Look at
car.
my car.
Driver's side of the vehicle.
Look at my car.
And then I called the police.
Look at my car.
From this point onwards, she began to assert her political position with the cops.
I am closely work with the city of Albuquerque.
Yeah, I don't care who you work with.
I don't care. This is not fair.
What's not fair?
That people who do wrong get away with it. I'm not even doing wrong.
This was the statement from the woman who did wrong and was just trying to get away with it.
This officer's going to take your information,
My
okay?
husband.
Is the car registered to you?
Yes.
Is your car?
Yeah.
Sure.
What's your first name?
Michelle.
Curtis. What's your first name?
Michelle Curtis.
Michelle Curtis.
But my husband has my ID.
Where do you live?
Right here. Right here.
Michelle, what's your birthday?
Yeah, I don't know.
412.
You have a New Mexico
Was this lady in the red vehicle?
Yes,
she
he
was.
has it.
Okay. Give me a second.
You should know this is abuse.
What's abuse?
My husband has my ID.
Okay, so what does that have to do with this?
I'm with the New Mexico Task Force of Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, and you're gonna treat me like this? I will tell. No, I will. No, I will tell. I will tell the governor how you treat me.
Okay, and you're welcome to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and check my background. I am part of that task force, and you're gonna let my husband treat me like this?
Because he has your ID?
Yeah, I know what happens.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, right now I'm gonna have to do it.
I'm gonna tell the governor how you treat me. Give me your card.
I'm not giving you my card right now.
Yes.
Ma'am.
He won't give me his card.
Ma'am.
Nope. He won't give me his card. He won't give me his card. No. My husband. Yes. No. Listen. I'm gonna tell the governor. No, I'm not. I'm part of the MMIW task force in New Mexico. Are you?
It was amazing how this officer dismissed a no MMIRW task force when she tried to use her power card again. Now she tried to pull another card.
Murder this woman. Okay. You're gonna do this? Then give me your card. Then you tell me that. Give me your card. Give me your card. Nope. 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 I will tell the governor. Give me your card number right now.
I just walked up and you're ready to do
No, because he doesn't believe me.
So my name is Sergeant.
No, I don't care.
What's your name?
You can do this?
Michelle.
Michelle.
No, this is part of the problem of the murder and missing indigenous women. This is part of the problem. Nope.
No idea
Nope.
what's going on.
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna report you.
Oh, good. So we can shake this you.
I'm gonna report you.
Oh, good. So we can shake this you.
I'm gonna report you.
Michelle.
Nope.
Don't swing your arms.
I'm not swinging my arms.
Albuquerque Police Department, you're being recorded.
What about my husband? What about my husband?
This is not about your husband. This is about you crashing your car.
No.
Go and have a seat.
No, you guys.
Michelle, can you just sit down?
No.
Let's not make this any more difficult, okay?
Can you position your vehicle?
Michelle, have a seat. You're under arrest.
What about my husband?
We'll talk about that in a minute.
No.
Right now, you need to get in the car.
Someone to do this to me. Please.
Michelle, go and have a seat.
Listen, the trafficker, please.
Michelle, can you please just sit down for me?
No, I don't like your.
You have to get inside the vehicle.
My husband's a trafficker. He's the one who makes me do this.
Okay, that's fine. Have a seat.
I'm going to talk to my attorney general.
Ma'am, I need
No.
Michelle, go and have a seat for me.
No.
Yeah. Michelle, I'm going to read something to you, okay? Michelle, what do you not understand? What can I explain to you?
My husband getting away with this. And no. And I'm not part of this.
Okay.
I'm trying to save my marriage with him. And stop. And I can't do it.
Okay. So,
Please.
but that's not what I'm asking about. Do you understand the rights that I read to you?
I don't.
You don't understand? Okay, what do you want me to read them to you again?
No.
Right now you're being investigated for drunk driving, okay? Would you be willing to submit to a field sobriety test? It's a yes or no question. No? You don't want to, you will not do a field sobriety test? Okay.
She was so drunk that when the officer asked her what day it was, she said she didn't know, and she had more to reveal about it.
How many days have you been drinking?
I've not been drinking. I've been enjoying my grandmother's loss until I came back home. I just came back home.
Okay. Besides alcohol, have you taken anything today? No. Just alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay. And what were you drinking?
Tequila.
Tequila? How much tequila did you drink?
A honey.
A what?
A bottle.
A bottle? $69 one? You had a full bottle or half a bottle or how much?
Just half. Because I do work on
Okay. So you'd half a bottle of tequila, the $64 one.
the $16 one.
Oh, the $16 one. So how many ounces do you think that is?
I have no clue.
How big is the bottle?
It's smaller.
Like that
Small.
big?
Small. Yeah. It was $16.
It was a shameful display of entitlement. She admitted to drinking half a bottle of tequila and felt outraged that she was being arrested for her drunkenness.
No,
Just don't make any aggressive movements, okay? We're gonna put the handcuff on. We're gonna put the handcuff on. Okay, we'll talk about it in a second, okay?
No.
Yes, ma'am. I did get a hold of your husband. He's going to take care of your daughter.
While the officer informed Curtis that they had successfully contacted her husband, who would take responsibility for their daughter, she eventually started threatening the officer that she would complain about him to known political contacts of hers.
But you are under the influence of it. Just calm down. Calm down. Just calm down. We're trying to get you
No. I'm claustrophobic. Please. Let me out. Please leave me now. Just stop me. I can't do it! This is so disrespect!
Dad, you can't drink and drive though, man. And you're obviously in the influence of alcohol. You can't drink and drive.
Somebody come help me.
I know, including by drunk driving. By drunk
You
driving.
haven't done anything, and you haven't done it.
Well, we're doing something now, man. That's the best we can, okay?
Nope. So we're doing it.
How much did you drink today?
Obviously, like 2 shots.
That's it, man? Because it says you've been drinking a lot more than 2 shots.
If I was a handcuff.
Okay, and I'm recording. And the thing is when you cause this many accidents,
What accident?
or crashes, I'm sorry, not accidents, but crashes, this is unsafe. And that's probably our job. It's nothing against you, okay?
Yeah.
The officers warned Curtis that her words were being recorded and advised her not to make threats or implicate others, emphasizing that the incident was her mistake alone. Curtis expressed frustration, feeling that the officers were disregarding her status or connections. Despite several warnings, she continued to threaten the officer in a very entitled manner.
Call him.
About all this.
Call him. Call him. I will tell the governor how you. I will tell the governor how you approach them.
You're gonna need a second body.
Yeah.
He's gonna need another body with him.
Yep.
So, are you threatening me? Is that what you're doing? Your connection? You're saying that are you threatening me? You're saying that if I arrested, that if you're arrested, that I'm gonna get in trouble?
Right.
How am I threatening you? Okay, I'm letting you speak.
I have the right.
Just to be clear, are you threatening me that the governor's gonna do something to me if I take you to jail?
You're a threat.
I'm not threatening you. Just make clear. Okay, just to be clear, that's not okay. You're not threatening me, right? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so your connections is getting me in trouble, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
How's that? For doing my job?
Obviously. How many years have you covered?
You know, man, I care about every single one of those victims, just like I care about every victim in the state of New Mexico. But don't be threatening me. Don't threaten me. Because that's an actual extra charge, okay? You threaten, you can't. Go ahead and put my name out there.
You don't know my position.
And you don't know that my family, that you're threatening me and my family, my livelihood, because you know people, that's unacceptable.
You don't know my position.
I don't.
Yeah.
Right, I don't.
Good.
But you're abusing it if you're using it to hurt, threaten people. You're abusing it. You're abusing your position to threaten me for me doing my job.
What? Say it. Hello? 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 I'm gonna report this! Hello? If someone doesn't come over here right away, I'm gonna sue Albuquerque. JPD.
I'm right here, man.
Oh yeah. Get me out right now. Right now.
Yeah, I'm arrested this morning.
Nope.
Or defies investigation.
Hello?
You the one driving your car over there?
Nope.
Okay.
Open the door. Hello? It's the people who kidnapped me. Hello? Open the door now. 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 Because I need to pee. Go. I need to pee in here.
Please don't.
I am. I need a pee! They won't let me out! This is police brutality! I work with the higher line.
Again, are you threatening me? Is that what you're doing? You're threatening me, my job, because we're arresting you, correct? Stand by the car.
Yeah.
Intimidations.
Yep.
He's threatening my job because she's getting arrested, so.
Nope. He says, don't let me out to pee. Because he won't let me out to pay. That's his fault. Now. 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 I'm gonna pee all over this car.
Please don't.
I will.
It's not fair to the next citizen that will be in back of it.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't do that.
Just because you're so insecure in a relationship. You don't know what the point is.
It has nothing to do with that. I've been respectful the whole time with you.
No.
You've been taking shots at me this entire time for no reason. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
Shots where?
Those videos are listening to you say that you can use your position to try to hurt me and my family. They're watching that too. Right there. It's been watching. Yeah, when you said you're going to use your connections to the government to hurt me and my family, that's all recorded.
Yeah, over here too.
Yeah. Everything's been recorded.
Under the influence of alcohol, she played the race card, the sex card, the power card, and crazy card, and she lost all of them. The way she kept threatening the police officer to try to get out of her situation was truly behavior. While she threatened in the car, her behavior completely changed when she was taken to a facility near the police station.
We're going to take your temperature right in here, okay? And then we can go inside completely.
Listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You are under arrest for DWI. Okay? New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to this requirement of the New Mexico law that you take a breath test. Do you agree to be tested?
No. With me, I want my lawyer.
I know, and I just read that to you.
Yeah.
Yes. Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of New Mexico law to take a breath test. Do you agree to be tested?
No. Not until my lawyer is present.
Okay, and I just explained that to you,
Yes.
so that doesn't matter.
Then agree to it.
That's what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter. Your lawyer's not coming for this.
Officers denied Curtis's request to make phone calls explaining the paperwork and jail process, which she protested. They confirmed her arrest for DWI, explaining the next steps involving court and release, and informed her she needed medical clearance at a hospital due to the crash.
Bathroom? Bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Over here. Then uncuff me.
No, we're not going to.
How am I going to do this?
We're going to put your cuffs in the front. And then you can go. All right. Well, then you're going to have to... Okay, so if you try anything, okay?
I just need a pee. I'm like pulling the bladder so much. Ow. 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 Am I putting my hands up?
What you're gonna do is I'm gonna release your left hand, and then you're gonna put it up your head. Do you understand? What? You're gonna put your left hand on top of your head. Listen? Yep. Okay. On top of your head. Okay. You're gonna face me. I'm sorry. Okay. I got it. Put it on top of your head.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see that stuff. I'm sorry.
They're gonna have a seat, Michelle.
In the end, the suspect was charged with driving while intoxicated, likely aggravated due to her refusal to take a breath test. She ended up getting a plea deal in the incident with 1 year of supervised probation. She has not resigned from the task force. The next case involves an entitled CEO who naively believed he could bully a police officer into letting him off the hook during a traffic stop, but he couldn't have been more mistaken. September the 14th, 2023, a deputy conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle committing multiple traffic infractions without realizing she was getting herself into a very bewildering situation.
Hello, Deputy Hines with the Sheriff's Office. Can I get your license, registration, and insurance, please? Put the drink down. I need your license. Put the drink...
Ma'am.
Excuse you. I need your license, your registration, and insurance.
But don't be a bully. You're a bully. And I don't like woman bullies. Period.
Where are you headed today, sir?
I'm going to my doctor client. Ma'am, and guess what? You're messing with the wrong person.
Okay, sounds good. I need your registration and your insurance, please, sir.
My insurance is on my phone.
Okay, I need your registration.
I'll take my sweet time.
It's fine.
You bully me, you're done.
So you don't know why you don't know why I stopped you?
What?
You don't know why? I'm asking you.
I have no idea why you stopped.
Because you're passing in a no passing, sir.
No,
twice you did.
Middle lane.
No, sir. No, sir, it's not. It's a breakdown lane, yellow.
In Delray Beach?
No, not in Florida.
Delray Beach
is in Florida, sir. Yeah. You are not allowed to pass on a double solid yellow line or double solid breakdown line, sir. You did it twice. I gave you the pass on the first one, and then you did it again.
I have no points.
It doesn't matter, sir. I need your registration, please, sir. I need your registration, please, sir.
Everything.
Okay.
All right.
Still live on. I need your registration, please, sir.
Miss Hines.
Registration, sir. I am behaving,
Do not
sir.
bully me.
Do not raise your voice at me, sir.
Do not bully
I've
me.
asked you several times for your registration, sir, and your insurance.
Okay. You're bullying me.
Okay.
I don't like you. I really don't like you. Because you're not a good officer.
Okay.
I'll speak to your superior.
That's fine.
In my wallet.
So when the little yellow sticker comes on, sir.
Ma'am, just don't tell me what to do.
Trying to help you find paperwork, sir.
I have everything here. I'm a CEO. I'm retired. I work part-time. It's hot. It's frustrating when people do 30 or 20 miles an hour. I'm sorry, ma'am. When they are going on a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, doing 20 miles an hour, you can't. Here you go, ma'am.
Okay, so you're handing me your cell phone.
That's my insurance.
Okay.
And now you want my registration.
Yes, sir. Here you go.
Turn 20. Southbound.
Put your cell phone back, sir. I don't want to hold on to it.
Don't just drop it. Hand it to me.
You were looking for paperwork.
Did that?
No, sir, I did not. It's on camera. I did not, sir. I placed it down on your
why
hat.
don't you just give it to me? Like a
Because you're
woman
looking for
should,
information.
Like a woman should give the phone to
Can I get your
a man.
registration?
While the deputy tried to accommodate the rude man, he kept disrespecting her without telling her that he had no intention of going to jail or sticking around. Or so he thought.
You know what? You're dealing with the wrong man.
Okay,
I'm a
sir.
CEO.
Okay.
I'm intelligent. I have the best attorneys in the world.
All right,
and
sir.
you're messing with the
Okay,
wrong
sir.
human being.
Okay.
Give me a. That's what you want to do. My registration is somewhere here, but I can't find it. You can tell if my car's registered. Go home. Go,
So you don't
go
have
back
your
to the car.
registration with you?
I have my registration
Okay,
with
can I
me.
please have it so you're supposed to provide it?
That's what you are. There it is. That's the old one.
Do you have a current one, sir?
You can tell if I'm registered. You know what?
Do you have the current one,
I
sir?
can't find it.
Okay, so you're
I
telling
can't
me you
find
don't
it.
have your current
I
one. You're not
can't
going to look
find
for
it.
the. Okay.
One more time. I can't find it.
So is everything good with your license, sir? It's not suspended for
I have
any
0
reason?
points.
So your license is not
I have
suspended?
0 points.
Okay. Stay in the car. I'll be right back with you, sir. They're coming.
They're coming. The reason why I moved.
Nope.
I just moved
Nope.
because I'm sick. I want to go to the hospital.
Don't
I
resist
want to go to the
Put your
hospital.
hand behind your back
wanna
right
go
now.
to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. Ma'am, I
Turn
want
around and put your hand behind your back.
I'm sick.
Now.
Ma'am, I'm sick. I'm
Grab
sick.
me one more
I'm
time.
sick. I'm sick.
Get
I'm
on
sick.
the ground.
Ma'am,
Put
I'm
your
sick.
hand behind your
I'll
back.
put it behind my
now.
back. I'm sick. Oh my God, you're gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna sue you for everything you got. I will sue you for everything you got.
Show me 1015.
All I did is pull over here so I can get some medicine. I need medicine, man. Oh man, you're in trouble.
10:15.
You're in trouble. I need medicine. Take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital.
You're gonna stop.
I need medicine. There's something wrong with her. She's brutal. She's brutal. She's brutal. She's brutal. They people this way. Ma'am, I'm a CEO. Oh my God, she's checking my pockets. You take any money out of my wallet, you got it.
The crazy man kept getting crazier, and it was pretty clear that he was too entitled to understand the gravity of the situation he was getting himself in.
Call the head. Please, call the head. Call the head sheriff. Please, call the head sheriff. I'm sick. Wait till you find out how sick I am. Here, ma'am. Here,
Stop moving. You're gonna end up on the ground. Do you understand me?
Help! 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 Can I have a sheriff, please? Another sheriff, please. I want another sheriff, please. No, please! Another sheriff! Oh my God! Oh my God! She's me! Hold on. I want another here.
Have a
All
seat.
I want is another
Have a seat.
I'm hurting!
Have
Ma'am,
a seat. Sit down.
I'm sitting.
Put your feet in now.
I can't.
Put
Ma'am.
your feet in
Ma'am.
now.
I want to see another sheriff. That's all I want to see. I just
Put
want to see another sheriff.
your
I have my right.
feet in.
I will put it in, but I want to see another
Now.
sheriff. Can't you answer me?
Now.
Can you answer me? Can I have another sheriff?
Is this another resisting charge,
No.
sir? Then get your butt in the car now.
You're hurting me.
I'm not. Get in the car.
I am so sick you can't imagine. I'm going to the hospital.
Get in the car.
I'm going to the hospital.
Now.
Can I see another sheriff?
10-4.
Oh my God.
Put your feet in.
I have to go to the hospital. I have to. I'm very ill. Man, you're going to get Lawson. You're going to get a Lawson. You're going to suffer. You have no.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you drove away from the traffic stop.
10 times. 10 times. Go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital.
You're quicker.
I want to go to the hospital.
I can smell the alcohol.
Yeah. So anyway, we were right out on Savannah, right? He kept revving his engine.
Yeah.
He does not like females whatsoever.
That's why I started. That's why I came back.
So I started, I'm writing my tickets, right? I'm on getting ready on the second one. He hauls butt into here. Parks right there. I haul butt into here. He goes to walk in. I said, I knocked the drink out of his hand, and I went hands-on with him, because I'm like, I'm done. He was resisting. Just stay in your car.
I had to get medicine. I had to get.
They don't have medicine at Cumberland,
Of course they do. They have Valerian.
Sit up.
I want to go to the hospital.
Sit up.
Shut up. I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital.
The man continued to be belligerent to the two police, but mostly to the female deputy, more so on their way to the station.
Sit up.
I want to go to the hospital.
Sit up.
Shut up. I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. I can't sit up.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Step out.
Can I go to the hospital?
No,
please?
step out.
Why? I'm in pain, sir.
Move.
You don't understand.
Don't move.
I have nothing on me. I'm a CEO. I don't know why this whole thing happened. Check me out, Richard, CEO Medical Technologies Group. Why are you doing this to me? This never happens in Palm Beach County. Never. Never. I have no weapons. I have no nothing. I'm a sick man. I'm a sick man, sir. I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. Can I speak to your chief? I want to go to the hospital. Ma'am, I want to go to the hospital. I'm sick. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. There's going to be a big lawsuit. There's going to be a huge lawsuit.
Listen, we'll get you.
I got to go to the hospital.
Okay, we'll get you.
I want to lock my car up and go to the hospital. Please, sir.
You're under arrest, sir.
But I did nothing wrong. I want to go to the hospital. I'm very sick.
Spread your legs.
Sir, you're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Well, I gotta pat you down, make sure you.
I have nothing. I'm the CEO.
Oh, that's good.
You know what? I think you're finished.
Thank you.
You too.
Thank you.
You two are finished.
Thank you.
You know why? Because I told her I was sick and she didn't listen, so I came in here to get medicine. There's medicine that helps me that they sell here.
What is it called?
It's called generic Tylenol.
Right.
It's like high, but very high dose Tylenol.
Okay, have a seat.
I can't, sir.
All right.
I want to go to the hospital, sir.
Have a seat or I'm gonna put you in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I go to the hospital, please?
Okay. If you need
Mr.
medical
Appler,
attention, we'll get
Mr.
you attention.
Appler, can
We'll
I
get you
go
the attention
to...
you need, but have a seat.
You want to know something?
Have a seat.
In this would never, sir, this would never happen in Palm Beach County, ever, ever.
Well, this
I want to see a chief of police. What hospital are we going to? Ma'am, what hospital are we going to? I'm recording this whole thing. What hospital are we going to, ma'am? What hospital are we going to, ma'am? What hospital are we going to, ma'am? You aren't out. You don't answer, you're a bitch, and you're a dyke. The way you manhandled me, I know who you are. You're a female bitch. And if I don't get to the hospital, you're going to be sued forever. For millions. And your department will be taken down. Where's my sneaker?
It's in your car, sir.
Boy, you're going to be sued if you can't imagine. Your name is going to be mush when I'm done. I asked you to take me to the hospital 10, 15 times. It's all recorded. And you ain't going to get the recording. What is your name, ma'am? What is your name, ma'am?
Well, you've already seen it because you've already called me by my last name. It's Hines, sir.
What is your name, ma'am?
If you stop talking.
What is your name?
Well, when you stop talking, okay, you saw it on my shirt because you've already said it, and it's Hines, sir.
Officer Hines. Hines ketchup. If you're the Hines family, you're a good one.
It is spelled differently than the ketchup, sir. It is spelled like the cake
You
mix.
are a masochist.
Okay.
When you know someone's sick, you don't treat them this way. And you're going to apologize to me, and I'm going to bring you to court. I promise you, I will bring you to court. Check me out, Richard CEO Medical Technologies Group. Check me out, Richard Medical Technologies Group. I have the money to sue you, and sue the whole damn department of marketing. And I'm going to do it. If I don't get to the hospital, it's going to be 10 times. Ah! Drive carefully! You got these cuffs on so tight. I'm not a criminal.
If you weren't resisting, sir,
man,
they wouldn't have had to been on the way they are on.
I calmed down.
It wasn't until he was at the police station that he realized he had messed up big time, but trying to change his act was too late for him.
You were
constantly lose your job.
resisting me, sir.
I have a very severe illness.
Okay.
You don't listen to me. What is wrong with you?
Well, I've heard everything that you've said, sir.
Okay. You want to bet? They're going to check my records right now, and I'm going to have you fired. I swear to God, I'm going to have you fired. This is not a hospital. I want to speak to the sheriff. I'm a CEO, but understand, I have to.
We're going to have a nurse come out. Okay. Stay in the car. Nurse is going to come out. We're going to check you out.
Please.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very sick, ma'am. I'm going into heat stroke. I'm going to heat stroke.
The air was on.
No, the air was not on.
And the petition's open, so.
The air was not on, ma'am. The air was not on, ma'am.
All right, that's fine.
That's why I opened the door so you can get
Thank
her
you.
in there.
You're the only sweet one here. The other guy manhandled me and she manhandled me. I did not resist. I went to get my medicine. It's a special Tylenol for stop me and handcuff me.
Correct.
You're going to jail, Len. She said, you're going to jail. I'm not going to jail. I'm going to the hospital.
Well, you're at the jail right now.
No, I'm going to the hospital.
We'll take you to the hospital after.
Wait till you see what's wrong with me. I'm very, very ill. I almost died a month ago. There was no reason for what happened. I pulled over to the 7-Eleven to get the extra strength Tylenol because I'm not well.
Okay, let me explain to you something. When we do a traffic stop on you, you can't drive away.
I didn't. I just pulled over to the right.
But you can't do that because we don't know what's inside that
I
car.
apologize, but you understand when you're in my condition, you have to.
That's something that you should have explained to this deputy.
No, she knew I was sick. She ignored me 10, 15 times.
Lower your voice.
10, 15 times. 10, 15 times she ignored me. She doesn't realize. Wait till you find out when I get to the hospital how sick I am. You know what? I'm going to sue your police department.
Here, I'll show
I'm going to sue you.
First of all, stop. Okay? You didn't even give me a chance to say good afternoon or anything like that before you start talking to me like that. So calm down. Okay, we got steps that we got to follow, and then we'll talk about the other stuff. Come out of the car. I got it. I'm just making sure you understand where we're going. Come out of the car.
Thank you.
Slide forward.
Are you friends with Schneider?
Slide forward. Slide forward.
I have no strength.
Stand up.
I can't.
Stand up.
I can't.
Stand up. It was enough all right to drink?
I didn't drink, sir.
No?
I did not drink.
No?
I'm on. You don't listen. Where's the nurse? I'm going to go into a coma. I have diabetes. I'm going to go into a coma.
The entitled CEO tried to get himself out of the mess he'd ended up in by continuing the hospital charade. But the police had had enough, and were not buying it, frankly.
Can I have some water, please?
Sure. There is no water in here, so I cannot provide you water right now.
My majority, and it dehydrates my body, and that's the sicker I'm going to get.
Sir, once you're placed in the holding cell, I believe there's water.
I want to go to a hospital.
Okay.
Holding cell. Oh my God. This is the worst nightmare of my life.
Okay, sir, just to let you know, the following is being video recorded, okay?
I thank you very much.
Okay, listen to me.
It will prove that I'm a very sick human being.
Okay, listen to me. For record, case number is 2022. I'm sorry.
Just write it down for me.
2023.
I can't remember. Write it down for me.
Okay, my name's Deputy Lebanon with the Martin County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit, and present with me is Deputy Hines. Deputy Hines, have you arrested Richard for resisting arrest?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I pulled into a 7-Eleven to get my medicine.
Okay, sir, I'll give you an opportunity to talk. Okay? So the reason I am here is to conduct a DUI investigation, okay?
Fine, go ahead. I didn't drink.
Okay,
I drank green tea for 3 hours today. I was going into heat exhaustion.
Okay, because you're under the arrest, I am offering you to provide a breath test. Are you willing to take this breath test?
No problem. And you end up in the hospital, your blood sugar goes crazy, and everything goes crazy. I almost died months ago. Yes, ma'am. My name is Richard, CEO Medical Technologies Group. And I know Rick Bradshaw, and I know all the sheriffs. This would have never happened in Palm Beach County, ever.
Well, thank you for
They would have given
letting
me a warning, and they would have driven off. I guess you're stricter here, if you pass someone. I take arrests personal. I take mean people personal. What happened since the pandemic? This whole world, they're people. You're lucky I didn't go into stroke. I had fruit punch. I had green tea. I had 3 green teas this afternoon. I trust you. I'm not drunk.
Okay. When I tell you to do so, what you're gonna do is take a deep breath in, create a tight seal with your mouth around the mouthpiece, and blow out. It has to be a constant breath out. You can't stop until I tell you to do so.
Okay, then can I go to the hospital once you find out I'm not drunk?
Once we're done with this, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And how do I get my car?
Your car got towed.
But who pays for that?
That's gonna be up to you.
I'll have to call Rick Bradshaw, call my attorney and have him call Schneider.
And sir, do you want to know your results?
Yes, I would like to know my results.
Your first breath sample is 0.028. And then
I
your
had
second,
Tito's last night.
Okay, listen. And then your second breath sample is 0.028. So it is under the legal limit.
I had Tito's last night.
Okay.
1 Tito's last night. Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
He was charged with resisting arrest without. Following up is the case of an AI executive who naively thought he could badge his way onto private property and intimidate the security guards on duty, fully convinced that he would face no repercussions for his actions.
Sir, excuse me, you need to wait outside. I told you before, this is private property.
You do have to get outside.
Hang on.
I need you to step off the property. There's a federal law saying I'm entitled to come inside.
I'd probably.
I'm sorry.
Do that.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of disrespectful that we're here and you're going to do like that, right?
On November the 22nd, 2023, officers were dispatched to a company building where their employees had reported a man who was trespassing into their building. And on arrival, they were met with a bewildering situation.
Yes. What's going on today?
Sir, excuse me, you need to wait outside. I told you before, this is private property.
You do have to get outside.
Wait, sir, this is the first time I'll tell you. Hang on.
I need you to step off the property. There's a federal law saying I'm entitled to come inside.
I'd probably.
On your property. You are on property.
I'm sorry.
Do that.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of disrespectful that we're here and you're going to do something like that, right?
I apologize. I've been dealing with him for half an hour.
Doesn't matter. Right? You guys called us. We came in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Step outside.
Hold
you
on.
need to step outside.
We can all walk right by.
No, you
Stand around the door, so close the door open while we figure this out.
Sorry. We'll call our guys back. Sorry.
What's going on today?
Gentleman showed up like about an hour ago. He's refusing to leave the property. He does need to close that door.
In a second.
Can you guys just let us try to figure this out? We can't figure any of this out unless you guys let us figure it out.
Here's the thing. He doesn't belong here. Get him outside the building. This is private property. Get him outside.
Just give him a minute, okay? They're here for us.
Yeah, he does need to shut that door because it's private.
Can we just move past that and try to figure this out while we're here?
Yeah.
Who is he? Yeah. You have no idea who he is. Okay. He doesn't work here?
No.
He has no business here?
No.
Okay.
He's identified himself to me. I've got his information from his California driver's license.
Okay. Well, either way, no.
Okay. Thank you.
You mind we talk to you?
The police then decided to get the man's side of the story so that they could understand what was going on. But the situation kept getting weirder and weirder.
You mind we talk to you?
I'll talk.
What's your name?
Aaron Greenstein.
Aaron? All right. What's going on today?
So, OpenAI is headquartered here.
Yes.
They're a non-profit organization under the Internal Revenue Code. Because they're a non-profit organization, they have public disclosure requirements under federal law. One of those requirements is that if you appear at their headquarters, pursuant to 26 U.S.C. 6104D, they are required by law immediately to provide a copy of their tax returns. So I came here as a member of the public to get a copy of their tax returns, which federal law says I am entitled to do.
Okay.
And they are saying that I don't have that right, which is incorrect.
Did you try to contact their supervisors or anything?
Yeah, they won't let me talk.
Did you try calling?
I called their CPAs this morning.
Kind of. What did they say?
They said to come here.
Did they say that? Do you have a name?
Yes, I can tell you the name of the firm. They wouldn't let me talk to anyone there.
Well, either way, why don't you schedule like a meet with the CPA?
I'm not required to under the law.
Well,
the law says I can come here and get a copy immediately.
Yeah, it's like post is the only
I would keep more. I would just contact just so it kind of.
As I said, I did try contact.
Well, I would try to set something so it kind of ignores, or not ignores, but it would prevent issues like this, right?
Well, I mean, I understand that it might be more polite in some sense, but I do have the right to be here, and I do have the right to see their tax return. They are required under federal law to provide it. I can, again, give you the law. I can show you the text of the law if you like. It says, upon request of an individual made at such principal office or such a regional district office, a copy of such annual return reports and exempt status application materials or such notice materials shall be provided to such individual without charge and other than a reasonable fee for any reproduction and mailing costs. The request described in subparagraph B must be made in person or in writing. If such request is made in person, such copy shall be provided immediately, and if made in writing, shall be provided within 30 days. So that's what it says, and that's why I'm here. And I've done this with other nonprofits of similarly important status. There's been no problem. So I don't understand why there's a problem here.
I would just suggest, to keep it civil. You know what I mean? Because you're requesting their documents, and I'm not discrediting that whatever you read isn't right or anything, right? But we're kind of drawing the line of being civil with each other, right?
I don't think I've done anything that's not civil, sir.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is there a way you can just contact whoever told you to come?
No one told me. I work for myself.
You just said you contact.
Oh, I contacted their CPAs, the accounting firm.
Well, is there someone you could, or whoever you contacted can get some point of contact?
They're
so
not
you
going
can.
to. I wish they would do that, believe me. But
Well,
this is not my responsibility to figure out how to handle the request on their side. That's their responsibility. And I'm here. They're a nonprofit. They don't pay taxes. And in response, in exchange for that, privilege of not having to pay taxes, they're required to provide this information to the public. So they can have it either way. They can pay taxes and not disclose it.
While Aaron had explained that the building was the OpenAI headquarters and they should cater to his request, the AI contractors lied that it wasn't the headquarters, claiming they had nothing to do with what he was asking and they didn't know anyone who did.
Are they specifically the ones that work with AI, for AI?
My understanding
Because
is
there's
that
multiple offices here, correct?
I believe this is just OpenAI.
There's multiple.
It's not just...
Everything's kind of dated, but there should be other buildings or other offices.
This is the office listed on their tax returns.
Well, either way, I'm just asking, instead of just kind of arguing with the staff and shoving your way in, back and forth.
I didn't shove anybody in.
Can you let me finish?
Sure.
Is there a way we can do this civilly, where you can get a point of contact?
Yeah, the point of contact is their accounting firm, and I contact them.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like a double-edged sword because it's a private property, so they can turn you away.
They actually can't under federal law.
On private property?
Correct. It's a public nonprofit.
Right.
It's a public foundation.
But it's still private property. This is their property. Like some homeless person can't just walk in here.
They can if they're asking for the tax.
We're not going to argue about that. So,
okay. Well, I'm not going to leave until I get a copy of the tax return. I'm entitled to.
Please stay out here.
Sure.
Thank you again for coming, and I'm sorry.
So he's asking for some. Do you know what he's asking for?
Yes.
Do you work for OpenAI?
We work for security, but we're not the.
I'm a contractor.
Is OpenAI headquartered here?
No.
where's OpenAI? Why does he think OpenAI is there?
You'll have to ask him.
Who works here?
I work here.
We work here, but we're contractors here.
Is there a business that works here?
There's a business here. We're not allowed.
I'm not trying to be rude, but can we stop dancing around? Like you call this here?
Yeah.
Who works? What company works
My
here?
name is Donald Lewis. I'm a contractor, a security contractor, and I work for OpenAI. Access control is my job, to make sure that the people that come through the store either have an ID card to get in here or an appointment to meet somebody who works here. He's not an employee. He doesn't have anybody to meet here. When he showed up here, he told me, I'm quoting a tax law, Federal Law 26, and I want you to produce the tax returns for me. And I said, sir,
yeah,
I will take down your information. He showed me his driver's license, and I wrote it down, got his phone number and his email address, and I said, I will forward this through the proper channels. That's all I could do for you today. He says, that's not good enough. I'm coming in the building, and I've been fighting him at this door for half an hour.
So does OpenAI work here?
Sir, a part of it does, but this isn't the headquarters.
Got
okay?
it. So either way, even if he came in there, you wouldn't be able to give
There's nobody
whatever.
here, okay? I'm the only guy here.
So is there somewhere you could direct, is there an address we can direct him to?
Not today. It's the day before Thanksgiving.
No. Where's OpenAI headquartered?
Well, that's really irrelevant to the situation.
No, we're not trying to play games. We don't know, okay? We're just people who work here.
So there's not like an actual physical location?
You know, if there is, I'm not privy to it. Look, I'm a security guard standing on the front lines, okay? This man is an OpenAI employee, all right? He's a very important employee for this company. And he's here today, but there's nobody else here today.
The police were finding it suspicious that the employees claimed they didn't have any point of contact, despite the fact they worked there. But considering the employees were the ones who called them on the trespasser, they decided to solve the problem at hand first.
For him to go and make a cold call, and I do this for a living. I've done it for 6 months. People want to come and cold call.
Is there a point of contact from someone that works at OpenAI that can at least try to help figure this out?
Not today. It won't happen like that. We don't have a trouble desk that somebody can come in off the street and say, I want your attention today.
Who's your supervisor?
My supervisor is actually the CEO of the company. So.
And Sam Altman's not coming down here today to deal with this, I'm pretty sure.
Is there like an email address that he can provide?
He knows. He's told me that he's tried to put this through whatever his business is through channels before. And like I said, got his email. I will put his information through. Let our legal department, COO, whoever I need to, I will make sure that his information gets to them. Now, what they do with it is not anything I have control over.
Could we possibly get him away from the door? Because I don't want to record anything to the
Sure. I'm trying to run a business here. These people who come and work here deserve to come through their office doors, come and go without being harassed. We get people who come in here and harass often. It's not just him. There's a lot of people that want to come in here and barge in and talk with people. But the company's not structured to receive it that way. So you don't have a walk-in kiosk where anybody can come and talk to OpenAI. It doesn't exist.
You guys have like an HR person?
We do.
Do you have their point of contact?
I have their name. I'm sure we could figure out the HR person's point of contact as far as an email or something. But I don't know what my policy is on giving out information, but I can tell you it's pretty low. You see what I mean? I'm not the information guy. I'm not authorized to give out information. My job is to work here at access control. To pass on the information through my chain of command and make sure that we let people know this gentleman was here and he had some business that he wanted to conduct concerning these tax returns. We'll put it up to the people that deal with that, okay?
Well, I mean, I'm fine with letting him know that whatever he's seeking, he's not going to get here.
Yeah.
But just like that, he's not going to be like, oh, okay, see you.
Well, I know.
But that's what I'm saying. Is there someone that
you can tell him? No, there's not.
We actually would like for him to be restrained from coming back here.
When you guys want to do that, you guys have to go to Florence McAllister and get a stay away order.
Okay.
For that.
All right.
We don't issue stay away orders.
All right.
That's a judge that does it.
Great. We'll do that another day. So today we just want to get through the day and have our employees be able to come and go at this site without being harassed. The public sidewalk, you can stand out there all day, but
Yeah.
right up in here, and then every time somebody walks in, he's coming in. That can't happen. Just have him go to the sidewalk. We have people cold call this place all the time.
The OpenAI employees insisted that they were not going to let him in, and if he continued trying to get in, they would press criminal charges. What they didn't realize was that threatening Aaron was going to bite them back later.
Well, we don't take cold calls, and I know you're a very important person, right? Oscar Fisker came in one day, guy that makes the Fisker electric cars. Okay, well, anyway, important people want to come in here, and we just, if everybody who wanted to come through the door, they let come through the door, they wouldn't probably get
I
into
completely
business
agree
done.
with that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying.
A big part of what they do is research.
I'm just trying to figure out like a little middle ground for us to reach, right?
On the day before Thanksgiving, there is no person that he's going to be able to talk to. And even if it was a regular day, we were going full boat, and there was 1 million people here, I can tell you, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you, we don't accept anyone coming to any of our doors of the buildings that we work and make a cold call and say, I insist on you doing business with me or somebody from that business doing business with me today.
Yeah.
We politely tell them, sir, unless you have an appointment to meet with someone who works here, that we can confirm, or you have a card, an ID card that gets you in the building, then you can't come in.
Okay.
And that's kind of how we deal with it. And like I said, he will tell you early on, I've been working with you for half an hour. He says, you're nice, you're professional with me. It's just kind of after 30 minutes, you know what I mean? It's gotten critical where he's starting to push in past employees, and now I'm concerned 2 or 3 times. If he's pushing by me while you 2 folks are here, I'm a little worried about that.
We all are.
When we try talking to him, I don't really foresee that he will be just suddenly like, oh, okay. I guess
As long as he goes to the sidewalk, people wait out there all the time, just out the doorway.
Give me 1 second.
Thank you.
Oh,
You
can
can
push. Oh, it's just that.
This is easy.
Oh, it's me, dude.
What's your name again?
Aaron.
Do you mind if we just talk to him?
So, they're saying that whatever you're trying to look for, they can't provide it you here.
They can do it electronically.
With I don't work here, right? And they could be giving me the end around. I wouldn't know. But they're saying that no one here currently, the day before Thanksgiving, is going to be able to give you that.
That's not true.
I don't work there. I'm not disputing it. That's what they're telling me. All I get is that's what face value is. They're okay if you record here because even they know that this is a public sidewalk. You have every right to be here, right? But the moment you start going through, I think they're going to pursue criminal charges.
The cops then explained to Aaron that he was not going to get any help from OpenAI at the moment, that all he could do was wait away from the building.
We're going to decide like, oh, that's not trespassing because that's not where we're going to decide that at court, right? We're going to let a judge decide that. They're okay with you and the sidewalk as long as you're not trying to go in with their
So
employees.
what about the federal law that says I have the right to this information?
You have a right to request that information, and it even says it in that thing that you said that they have to provide it to you within 30 days.
No, that's in writing. If you show up in person, it says immediately.
Okay, the thing is, it doesn't sound like whoever is the person that can give you that information is here at the moment.
Well, that's not relevant.
That's not for me. It is relevant because you're requesting something. The person that can give it to you is not there.
It's electronic.
So can't you send them an email then?
I already did, but I'm here in person.
Okay.
But they're telling us there's no one in there that can give you that information today anyways. They're just security guards contracted by the...
No, I understand that.
So, you know what I'm saying? We're kind of arguing with... You're kind of arguing with them saying you're supposed to provide it for me. They don't have any way to provide it to you.
You can make a phone call to Jason Kwan and he can email it to me. That's very simple.
Well, I can't make them call someone.
No, but the IRS requires them to.
That's whatever they do, that's their choice. I can't make them make a phone call.
But you can inform them that I have the right to be in the building so that
But you don't have a right to be in the building. It's private property. You have a right to request the information that you're requesting. This is private property.
Not to the extent that I'm
It's private property. It's private
public
property.
document under federal
Your
law.
request is totally legal. Trespassing is not.
I have to make the request at their headquarters under the law.
And they explain to you that the person that can give you that information is not there.
Right.
And now we're just going in circles.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think you're really listening to what I'm saying. But,
I am. I don't think you're listening to me.
Yeah.
I understand your argument, but it's not correct.
Well, I'm just gonna ask you just one last time. If you're fine by here, and I'm gonna inform you the same thing too. That if you want to stand by the sidewalk, which is public roadway, by all means.
So your badge number is 1224.
You could take mine too. I'm from Mission Station. Yeah, you can if you want to make a complaint.
No,
feel free to.
I don't want to make a complaint against you. This is really important, and I think it's important that everyone's clear on exactly what happened.
I'm just here to make sure that everyone. I'm not disputing your claims. I'm not disputing theirs. I want everyone to get what they want. Sure. But right now, it seems like we're at a stalemate, and we're unable to. Right. You're saying, "Don't give me everything. They can give it to me right now." I don't work here. They're telling me the person that can give you that information is not here because it's the day before Thanksgiving, which is a valid. I'm not saying it's true, but it's a valid point. There's a lot of places right now that they're closed already. I don't know. I don't work here. I don't make the rules.
I believe them. I believe that people are not necessarily in this building.
Right now, they're okay with you as long as you're standing in public roadway and not following in with employees that come here. I'm just telling you this once.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them. Are you okay with that?
Yes, I said.
I'm gonna tell them that if it happens again, we're gonna come back and we're gonna go through the criminal route, and we can deal with all this with a judge. Good? Any questions? I'm not disputing what you're saying, but it seems that right now there's a stalemate.
I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. I'm just telling you, as someone who knows a bit about this, that it's really disturbing to hear the police threaten a citizen with criminal charges for asking for public information under federal law.
It's not for asking for information. It's for trespassing.
They all tried to get to a middle point where everyone was satisfied in hopes that no one was arrested, at least for the moment.
So if they're refusing entry to the building, they're violating federal law.
Other than that, I advise him that he can be on the public roadway, which I think we all know that. I told him that whatever he's requesting, you told us that there's no one here that can give him that information right now. It's the day before Thanksgiving. There's a bunch of places that are already closed. It's a valid point. I don't work here. I don't know. I told him that. Keeps going back in the loop saying, so we advised him, hey, are you going to be on a public roadway? He goes, yes. Anytime he comes back and tries to make his way in, we deal with it the criminal route, and we can all go to court and we'll let a judge decide what's best.
So that point, somebody, a visitor.
Exactly.
So a different visitor. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm listening, I'm sure.
Please give us a call back if he tries to come back.
Thank you.
He's been advised of this.
Yes, sir.
This is a little frustrating because it's going in circles.
Yeah.
We're getting the end around.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean.
Same thing I dealt with. If we could just get an incident number before you leave, Officer Mall. for my records an incident if you're liable today?
Yeah, I could.
For this man.
We could do that,
Yeah.
and then we can always refer. We can always refer to that if he.
Good.
I hope not.
We have to write a report.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
Just based on him kind of going back in circles, there's probably a chance. But he's been advised.
Right.
I'll give you that, and then if you do call back,
okay.
Just you can refer to that same number.
Will do. I'll
give it to you. And then.
Thank you so much. I'll send my man with you to get a number.
So it's not a case number, just because we're on the fact that there's no crime that's been committed. Hopefully not yet, right? Hopefully, because I think all of us just want this to we're not trying to go make this bigger deal than it is. Not at all. But, so this is a CAD number. Every single time you call, like 911 or even the non-emergency line, it generates this number, which attaches, like, you're calling for this. So, that's the CAD number. My name, my star number, my partner's name, her star number. He does kind of return to that. Just give us a call. You can refer to this CAD number, and then the next CAD, because we called again, will reference this one, so I'll have more information. And then we're going to write a little summary about what the issue is. I'll do that. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry to deal with this.
Aaron then sued OpenAI and the contractor for refusing him entry, and the contractor was charged for. If you thought you had seen it all, wait until you meet this small-town mayor, who somehow believes that his position granted him the authority to boss around police officers performing their official duties, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
Don't you guys have something better to do, like patrol the goddamn street?
Go stand back over there.
I'm the mayor of this town, and you guys get the hell off the highway out here.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order.
On the 1st of August 2020, police officers conducted a traffic stop by the highway. Upon checking the suspects, a small-town mayor suddenly approached them with a profanity-laced plan.
You want to just stand back over there?
What are you guys doing?
Just stand back over there.
What are you guys doing?
We're stopping cars.
For what?
I don't know why we're stopping him, but he was the one that I just got here, okay?
You guys are emptying his car out on the road.
Okay.
What the hell are you guys up to?
Just go stand back over there.
Don't you guys have something better to do, like patrol the goddamn street?
Go stand back over there.
You know what?
This isn't safe for you.
I'm the mayor of this town, and you guys get the hell off the highway out here.
Talk to our TZD coordinator if you don't like what we're doing. This is what we're doing tonight, okay?
You guys.
All right. Just go stand back over there. Stand back over there.
Go do your jobs. You're not people. You're not even qualified to be pulling people over for this.
Okay, well, you didn't even know that, so go stand back over there. You can videotape all you want. Just go stand back over where it's safe, okay? You're not in a safe area. I've almost got.
Oh, don't tell me that. I know what the doing.
And now your dog's loose.
Yeah, well, if you guys wouldn't be pulling people over, I wouldn't be out here.
The mayor continued to curse at the officers as if he wasn't known in his town. This could not have ended well.
Grace, you think up in this area we'd have some decent cops. You're as bad as the down in Minneapolis.
All right, whatever you say.
Oh, shut the up.
406, 100, he says another car. Back now.
This is going to be fun, guys.
Yep.
You're going to have to explain why you're wrecking the mayor for wanting to talk to.
Just because you're the mayor, it doesn't give you the right to disobey a direct law enforcement order. You're impeding my investigation. Now you can go to jail.
I don't want to see that.
He's had about 5 warnings.
I've had no warning.
Move along. Yes, you have. We've told you many times.
You've never told me.
We both told you. Properly gap these cuffs for the trip to the jail.
That's fine.
Stay like that. 406, we're 10-4. We got one in custody.
You guys have never warned me. Don't.
Yes, we did.
When? Tell me when.
The first time. What do you mean? The first time you came up here, you started talking to us with your cell phone in hand. We told you many times, get out of the way. We told you could videotape us from a safe spot, and you never moved. All right? And then you come back here, and then you do it again.
You guys are just creating more problems. You're going to be in the paper. You're going to be the cops, just like all over the big city.
All right.
You guys are just being silly.
Just stay right here.
guys are just... You guys just really don't even understand what you're doing, do you? Just like in all the other towns. You think you're somebody special, you're not. You're not at all.
We told you many times.
You didn't tell me many times. You're so full of Hey, be nice.
Stop pulling away and stop resisting.
You're the one pulling.
And now, because of his questionable demeanor, the police remain suspicious of his actions.
Question for you. Have you had anything to drink today?
Nope.
When's the last time you drank?
Long time.
Long time?
Yeah.
Like when? Like earlier today or?
A week or two ago.
A week or two ago was the last time you drank? Okay, so you haven't had anything to drink or anything like that? Okay, sounds good. So if I ran you through a field sobriety test, you would pass?
I don't care.
Okay.
Actually, what I would let's just go do a blood test.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not just going to go straight down to do a blood test if I don't have any tests or any reason to. So.
Well, that's the most accurate. So let's do that. Just for the record, I want to prove that there's no alcohol in the system.
Okay.
Okay. So
well, if you know there's no alcohol in your system, then.
Well, let's go then. It's all part of the record.
In the end, the mayor was charged with probable cause for disorderly conduct and obstructing legal process.